On today's stream, we watched the scariest ghost sighting videos on the internet. Now, unless you're new to the channel, you'll know I've done this plenty of times before. And as always, we headed over to the channel BizarreBub on YouTube. They make these excellent compilations of the creepiest ghost sighting stuff on the internet, and we rated them all to see which ones we believed were very real and which ones we thought were hilariously fake. And of course, we played our classic game of BizarreBub Bingo to go along with it. But did we get a bingo? Were there real videos? Stick around and find out. And if you do enjoy, please feel free to subscribe. Every time I do a ghost sighting video like this, it will be uploaded to this channel. And of course, the best way to go watch this content is to follow the Twitch and watch it live. But if for some reason you miss it and you can't play BizarreBub Bingo along with us, then subscribing here makes sure you'll never miss the uploaded VOD to watch whenever you please, because it'll be right in your sub box. Anyways, all that being said, I hope you enjoy this stream. Where's Harry? I thought this was a shared channel. We're gonna send mods to your house, bro. You got 3 days. Anyway, should we do this? Let's do it.
In the fall.
Oh, we should open BizarreBub Bingo. So the way this works when we watch these, by the way, is we watch these ghost sighting videos, but we tick things off as it happens, right? So we have a bingo sheet that you can type !bingo in the chat to get a copy of. Let me just pop it over here. Well, now that's on the wrong... Now you're just looking at yourselves. Hang on, I'll shift that. Bingo, 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 bingo. Where the fuck is bingo? Where the fuck is bingo? There it is. Wrong one. Nope. What? There it is. So, if you click on the link in chat, you can generate yourself a bingo sheet very easily, very simply. I'll ask you to do that. And you can play along with us. It's called BizarreBub Bingo. It's basically the best game ever made. Just realized I can't do that. Hang on. There we are. If you type it, I'm going to pin it in both chats. Hang on. Cool. It's pinned in both chats as well, so you don't even have to type the command. It's just in the pin message is the link. You can play along with us. If you get a bingo, call out. You don't win anything. It's just fun. I don't like giving away prizes. They cost money. Anyway, right. Let's flipping do it. We saw it, bro. Oh, my cat. Yeah, Saturn's there. Hang on. Where is she? There she is. Hey, Saturn.
Anti-generational run. Broken
Hi.
heart emoji.
You gonna come sit? We'll come sit with me and watch the ghost videos. Come on. Oh, there she is. Say hi. Go say hi to everyone. Hey. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. There it is. Nah. Right. You can sit here if you want, or you can go back and sit on the sofa. Sofa? Yeah, she likes the sofa. Also, I'm wearing all black. And oh, what do you think about my shirt, by the way? Goated shirt. What a sick shirt. Yeah, she really likes that spot on the sofa. It gets a little bit of sunlight, so she likes sitting there. But yeah, anyway. Thank you. Ellie bought me this for Valentine's Day, would you believe? Forgot about that. It was Valentine's Day. I actually, because I drank a lot of red wine yesterday, have a very sore throat. It's quite acidic. It was acidic red wine. Really burned. So I might quickly go and grab a water. In the meantime, I guess I'll just put some music on and you can watch Saturn. How about that? Just watch Saturn for a minute. Just keep an eye on her, guys. Okay? Saturn, you be good. You look after the chat, please. I'll put the mic close so if she makes a little noise, you'll be able to hear it. There you go. So, the mic's pointed at her, so if she's got anything to say, she'll say it. She sometimes does. She's kind of quiet. Pluto's the loud one. Sometimes I'll catch her out in the garden just talking to herself. She'll just be out in the garden going... Just like by herself in the garden. It's really weird. Anyway, I'll be back.
PS Hi Saturn 1 love you PS.
Thank you, Saturn. Thank you for watching the chat. Chat, were you guys good? Were they good? Yeah. Yeah. You tell? You got a tail twitch. What's the twitch? You got a twitch? You okay? You just didn't like the head scratch. Okay. She said slurs. No, she didn't. Don't say that. She didn't say slurs. Did she really? She actually wouldn't do that. That's not true. She's like pure at heart.
I only subbed for the cats. Use this sub to get them treats and a throne.
They don't have a throne. She just sits there on my sofa, which is my spot if she's not sat there. That's my favorite spot on the sofa. But yeah. Do you guys like the sofa in the background? I always think is it a weird background? I like it. It's kind of cozy. Sometimes I can just go sit back there, and then it feels like a chill stream. All of a sudden, it just she tried to sell it as Fent. She did not try and sell you guys fentanyl. I don't believe that. Nah, sick. This is my favorite background. I think this is probably the best background I've had, but I have had a history of really, really bad ones. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I'm not known for my ability to interior design. Like, I'm pretty bad about it. I'm pretty bad at it. You know. She would not sell you Fent though, bro. That's not true. Don't tell me that. Don't say TS, bro. Right. She called Average Harry the Arsler. No, she didn't. That's not real. She did not say that, and she did not then say,
Hello,
no one will believe you. Let me try and, like, do that so you guys can still see her. There you are. You can just see her in the corner there. I'll sit a little bit more over here. Got a big bag here. If I shift that, I can give her a little bit more. We have, like, satin cam. Anyway, all right. We're going to do it. Let's play. Let's watch these videos. I've been stalling too long, and it's probably because I'm scared or something. It's probably because I'm, like, freaking terrified of this shit. TS. Anyway.
In the following video.
Late night at my grandma's house. She has dementia, and this scared me so bad. Keep watching. It gets worse. Is this gonna... Oh, by the way, so we have a free space in the middle, but I've always been of the opinion that we sort of, like, you can check it off whenever, but I save it for a moment where BizarreBub does something that I deem disrespectful. This doesn't always happen, but judging the fact that this first ghost sighting video is potentially just a dementia patient having dementia, let's see what we're in for.
A man named Nick is taking care of his sick grandmother when one night he sees this.
Bro, what? Someone in my YouTube chat said 6'7". Bro, wait, that's actually the funniest thing anyone's ever said in the chat. Bro, 6'7", bro. 6'7", bro. That's actually the best thing anyone's ever said in the chat. Sorry, I had to pause the video for that. Bro, if I could, like, give you an award or maybe money, I would. That actually is the best thing anyone's ever said in the chat ever. Your cat said 6'7". Okay, that was funny.
Now, it's important to note that Nick's grandma has Alzheimer's, which often causes her to stand around and see things that don't appear to be there. But as she stands there...
Is that an Alzheimer's thing? Does Alzheimer's cause hallucinations? It does. Okay, cool.
Something happens that Nick can't.
Oh my god. Sorry, a kid screamed outside. There's like kids around here, and a kid screamed outside. But then that ringing noise was at like a similar frequency, and I thought a scream was just getting louder in my ear, and it freaked me the fuck out.
Explain. While taking this video, this is captured.
Okay.
Take a look.
Bro, I was just watching Clone Wars. Respect. Wait! No, bro. No, that isn't even the series, is it? I swear that's like the... Oh, no, it's on Disney Plus, so it will be the series. But I swear that's like the terrible movie that was like released first. Never mind. Okay, you get a pass. The series is good. Maybe 10 months.
Heck yeah.
Oh, dog's not happy. That's a Roomba. Alright, they do that. Like that's just like their job.
It's just a Roomba.
Yeah, I guess that's just a Roomba. That's like that's what it does for work. Like it's hard at work right now.
You're freaking me out.
And like dogs do that to vacuum cleaners. They don't like them. This is like this is a conflict we've seen for years. This is like a historical conflict. Dogs don't like Hoovers. Like that's just a thing, bro. Like everyone knows that. It's like cat and mouse. Or thank you. 2 months.
What is it?
Animal behaves weirdly. Ooh, fucking hell. Hang on. I paused it right at the wrong moment. I was going to discuss that. We can have... No, but it isn't, though. The animal isn't even behaving weirdly. It's behaving as dogs do. It's fucking growling at a Hoover. That's what they do. What happened, though?
Apparently, something that was on top of the fridge had fallen over. It falls all of a sudden, which Nick says is made creepier by the fact that his grandmother's dog was growling. But this incident gets a whole lot strange when Nick shows...
I'm about to say, because so far that's kind of nothing. Gravity, for sure. We can do something that falls over gravity. We can check that off. That's our first little tick. Yeah, like, I know that so far it's pretty normal.
What exactly fell from the fridge? Take a look.
Alright. So this is in response to last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
It was an angel, bro.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night.
That's the work of the Deville. Lucifer. That's Lucifer's work. No, wait, hang on, guys. This is actually now scary. Beforehand, when it was just a bunch of things that happening, I was thinking, wait, okay, this is normal. But then, it was an angel that fell. So now I'm pretty freaked out.
See how far back they are.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Genuinely.
If the
I don't think he said shamoonly.
who was sitting far back on the fridge, then just how exactly did it tip over?
That's a little
Nick
weird.
has no clue, but after watching this clip many times, he notices something pretty freaky.
Honestly, I'm a bit in disbelief. No, I'm pretty sure it's just a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate.
Hi,
But
Claire.
Can you try to step in front
We got like fucking like assistants for this. We got guests now. Cameos.
of that? So it just does that.
Okay.
Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it. My question is, like,
It literally just did it.
it's kind of creepy.
I just
with the
watched
smiley
it do
face and
it.
everything. Even when it gets to the edge, it does that.
Now looking back at Nick's video, one can see that the Roomba does the same back and forth motion as if someone were standing in front of it. But the question is, just what exactly
They do that shit, bro. I have a Roomba. Like I feel like I'm an expert here. I feel like I can speak on this. They just do that. They just do it. I don't know. Sometimes they just like a little bit of floor, I guess. I don't really know. Like,
was in its way. To Nick, the Roomba might have been sensing something. Now, this is where things start to get pretty creepy, because ever since then, Nick has been feeling immensely uneasy by the kitchen space. Considering that his grandmother has no other TV in the house except here, he has no choice but to watch near the kitchen. But
he has no choice but to watch, because at the end of the day, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, he's sick.
While watching alone, this happens.
So, I was watching my show, and after last night, I'm definitely not leaving these lights on. But I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
Right, bro's got Super Dog with him, bro. Crypto. I swear that's Crypto. That one on the right. I swear I seen him in Superman. Swear that's him. Where's his cape though?
There's no Roomba in sight to explain the dogs' behavior. Both dogs are staring at something, even though nothing is there. And it's the fact that they're looking at the kitchen that makes this even more unsettling. Now, it's worth noting that Nick's grandpa, who passed away last year, had once told Nick that he thought he'd seen his grandmother standing in the kitchen one night with the lights off. But apparently, he was wrong, because after looking closely, no one was there. It's for this reason, among others, that Nick is scared of the kitchen. But this wouldn't be the final reason.
Oh my god, there's more?
On the same night he recorded this, the following happens. After putting away the dogs, he immediately films again after being startled by the ice maker, which was going off at this time. But as he records, this happens. Watch.
Okay, making some ice. Happens.
Whoa.
It's the Roomba! It's the evil Roomba, bro!
Whoa.
Nah, bro, he's got a haunted Roomba. Look at the way it comes towards him. Out of the darkness. That is actually quite ominous, to be fair. Bro, they need to make a movie about this. Like Chucky, but with a Roomba. Roomby. Choomba. I'm not sure. I'm spitballing. Well, yes. Why have you shit yourself, mate? Obviously, it was going to fall down the fucking stairs. It's a Roomba. It's a... Actually, to be fair, that is a bit weird. Usually, like, if there's a ledge, it will go, oh, I'm at a ledge. I'm going to stop. Like, mine does that. Because it gets to the stairs and goes, oh, can't go down the stairs. And it pings my phone and goes, I'm stuck. But it always says, I'm stuck on a cliff, is what it says. And I'm like, what? Where did you go? And I check, and it's just near the stairs. They got that fucking Timu Roomba, huh? That is not an official one. Oh, it's following him, bro. It's hunting him down.
Yo.
Actually, it is. That's actually odd. That is a little weird. Bro, hop over it. Hop over the thing. Do a jump. Bruv, that is a little weird, bro. I didn't know they could do that. It's like chasing him. Oh, it stopped. No, no! Is there an explanation to that, by the way? Because I know, like, when mine goes off, it does hunt the legs of tables to then go around them and stuff. I wonder if, like... Shut the door, bro, if you're so scared.
it.
Somehow,
That's odd. That's a little bit weird. What a strange, like, nothing, like everything in this so far has been like a little weird, nothing's too bad, and then the fucking thing does like a fucking a backflip. That shit's crazy.
Following Nick around the living room, the Roomba flips over.
I had a glitch, by the way. I was a front flip, by the way. Sorry, I glitched. I don't know what happened. I had a glitch. Sorry.
Despite there being nothing in its path, it does a complete 180 as if someone or something had forcefully turned it over. Freaked out.
Oh, the bot said yo. That yo sounded like too casual. It went like yo. It's like, what? Hello, yo, thank you for the sub.
Nick stops recording and immediately shares the video online after posting the previous one. And like before, many comments point out things that he didn't notice initially. For one, the Roomba was already acting strange earlier. Unlike before, the mini Hoover was moving in a straight path, which is uncommon for vacuums of this kind to do. And second, it didn't pause and turn around when it sensed the stair's edge. Earlier, we can see the Roomba doing just that, but here, it doesn't. If what occurred before hadn't disturbed
Yeah, I'm curious if someone was controlling it, but I must admit, I don't know how it did a fucking front flip.
Nick, then surely this incident has. Not much else has happened since then.
The only thing that's got me a little, like, confused is the front flip. Because when it was following him, I'm like, yeah, bro, they're definitely just controlling it on the... can you do that? Can you, like, remote control them on the app? I don't think I have the app. It was Eleanor's Roomba that we, like, brought to this house. I think she has the app. Like, I actually... Yeah, iRobot. Hang on. Let me check if you can control the thing. Oh, it says that I should log in. I don't have an account. How am I making an iRobot account, bro? Also, swear that's that movie with Will Smith. Like, not trying to be like... That... It is, right? Verification code. I don't know if it's even on, to be fair. I haven't touched... We don't use it, to be fair. Like, we do have one. It's making me... I'll be back. Hold on now. Here he is. Here he is. I forget his name. He's a child of divorce. Eleanor bought him when she was with one of her ex-boyfriends, and he named the thing. So I kind of hate... He's kind of like my wife's son that I hate. So I don't fuck with him anyway. He's dead. He's dead. He died. What happened? Why has glitter come out of him? Why is glitter everywhere? I fucking hate this kid. My leg is covered in glitter now. Why is this so full of glitter? So much glitter came out of that when I tapped. What the fuck? And it's dead. I can't even, like... I don't know why it has glitter in it. My leg is covered. How do I I don't know how to I don't know how to show you without, like, all the glitter going every... Look at this shit. Look at my leg. I'm just gonna... Oh, don't, because I don't want to get glitter all over the house. Why the fuck is he... His name's Chris, that's what it is. Chris something. He has, like, a last name and everything. fucking Chris, my wife's son that I hate. Why are you chiming in? Sorry, Alexa just chimed in for no reason. Just started making noise. All the fucking robots in this house are pissing me off. I'll say it, bro. Hold on, right. I'm pissed. Sorry, we'll get back to washing these. Let me go get an actual. Let me go find a non-fucking piece of shit vacuum to clean this. There is glitter everywhere. Holy shit. Bro, there is glitter everywhere, bro. There is glitter everywhere. My fault. I didn't notice it pouring out of the thing. It's like a trail. It's like it's like gay Hansel and Gretel. That's what it is. It's like if Hansel and Gretel were I don't know. Hansel and Greg. This is ridiculous. This is why we shouldn't have been putting fucking... look at this. This is perfect. We didn't need to put AI in this. I'm gonna... right, well, I'm not just gonna hit there is glitter I'm gonna have to take like I've got a big vacuum I'm gonna use. Not fucking it. I put Chris on charge so we can get to the bottom of this later, but right now I'm fucking raging with him. Sorry, how are we an hour in? We've watched one thing and I've just lost my mind at a fucking Roomba, my fucking wife's son that I hate. Fuck me. Do you think there's glitter everywhere? Do you know how much I hate glitter? Have I ever been on about that? And all my rants, I fucking hate glitter. Glitter is actually maybe the worst human invention ever. It is so bad. I fucking hate glitter. Holy yap, fuck you. I'm sorry, I actually think it's the worst. Like, it just sticks, it sticks to everything and it's so difficult to remove. I just actually hate it. Right. I got so mad I clicked something on the bingo. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Something falls over, sure. We can maybe have animals behave weirdly because the dogs are staring in the same direction, but I think that's like a bit of a push. Yeah, we don't have anything for robot is weird. So I think that's all we've got in terms of bingo. Yeah.
But for now, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where that falls on my believability scale. Because, like, the Roomba going towards them like that is weird unless you can remote control them. But I can't verify that right now because mine is just fucking glitter bombed me for no reason. So maybe at the end of the stream, once it's charged, no, I'm not dealing. The glitter will go. I'm not fucking dealing with that thing. Fuck that thing. You know what? Just there it is. That is weird. That is a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on to the next one.
From a mother who's been sharing earlier hadn't disturbed Nick. Then surely this incident.
That flip is weird. That flip is weird. The only thing I think of is it's fishing wire and it was pulled forwards from the back and that's what flipped it, like, really fast. But it like came all the way from the kitchen and it was basically unedited. The only thing I could think of, because obviously it's clearly not got the line attached here. But like when it's following him here, but I think at the point that he runs away through the door into the dark, there's opportunity for a cut there, where they could set up the flip. And because it's in the pitch black, like, you really wouldn't notice. So, hey, well produced if it's fake. But, yeah. I suppose if it isn't fake, then that is definitely haunted, because they don't just flip like that. But my guess is, you know, possibly fake. And they do that CGI? No, just fishing line. I think he ran into that room and cut. Yep, Manifold. Bro, the whole point of these streams was always trying to analyze the videos to figure out how they would fake them if they did. All right? That's my job. I look at the video, I break it down, I figure out where the edits are. I think that there might be a cut when he runs into the other room, and then they do that with fishing line. But who am I? Happy 7/7, thank you. Oh, wait.
Now the following video comes from a mother who's been sharing every moment of her daughter's life. Her entire account is devoted to her only child, a daughter that she thought she would never have after multiple failed pregnancies.
Oh,
to Gabby,
that is sad.
the mother, Regina, was a miracle. And so, from videos of her as a baby to footage of Regina's first day of school, Gabby has captured all the smallest moments in Regina's life.
This is cute. This is cute. I don't know whether you should be putting them online. I'm always a bit funny about, but to each their own, I suppose.
However, out of all the videos on this page, a select few have left many viewers baffled. It all started with a series of videos that Gabby took when Regina was a baby.
Okay. Off the rip, I'm more inclined to trust a channel like this than the last one where we get no context. Having the context that this is a channel not dedicated... Like, I never trust a channel that... Or very, very rarely trust a channel that's dedicated to ghost stuff. Because I'm like, if you're consistently managing to spot ghosts on that level, I have my doubts. There's some, I believe, but mostly. But when the videos aren't about ghost stuff and it's just like a byproduct of having filmed so much stuff, setup's believable here.
During this time, she would often crawl to one hallway inside her house and just stare at it. Now, this wouldn't be so strange if it weren't for the fact that she would continue to do this throughout the years. Just like when she was a baby, she still to this day stares at this hallway for no apparent reason.
Vámonos ya. Vente, mi amor. Vente. Vamos a...
From playing a game of tag by herself to blowing kisses at the hallway, Regina behaves as though she's playing with one of her friends. It goes without saying, but she may have an imaginary friend. But to Gabby, this may not be the case, because as
years of consistency to interact with an empty hallway is a little weird. I will give you that. And I do believe, because I haven't said this in a while because I haven't done one of these streams in a while, but I do believe in the paranormal, right? To some degree. I think I'm more skeptical now than I maybe was like a few years ago. But I do really believe that like there is something to all this because I've had experiences myself that like can't be explained. And I do, in my experience, also from stories I know from people I trust, I do think that kids come like pre-built. Like they come like with like the ability to communicate with something beyond like off the rip in a way that like adults I think lose that ability. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, it's the like kids having imaginary friends, totally normal. Kid consistently over their entire life having some interaction with something in a hallway, It's a little weirder and a little...
Of recent,
you know.
this was captured.
¿Qué pasó? Ay, Dios, ahora sí me asusté. ¿Qué pasó? Ay, Raichín. Mira, apunta para allá. ¿Qué, mi amor? Vámonos. ¿Qué, mi amor? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué pasó? Ven, amor. Ven, amorcito, vente. Venga, mi niña. It's okay.
Unlike before, Regina has been acting differently towards the hallway. Gabby's most recent videos involving the hallway show Regina being creeped out, and not
My only thing is, like, is that not the front door? My only other explanation is, like, if that's the door, like, is the kid just, like, wanting to go outside, though? Why is everyone saying Harry? Is he even in chat? I can't see him.
46,000 months.
Chat, spam Harry. We need Harry. You guys are fucked, bro. I actually don't fuck with you guys no more. Harry's not coming, bro. Let him join the stream? No way. This is my channel, bro. This is my channel. Remember who industry planted who, you know what I mean? Don't do this.
and not a single video appears to show
Why
why
are
that
Twitch
is.
chat doing it now? Right, fuck this. I'll quit, bro. I actually won't stream. I'll just stop, bro. I'll actually stop. I don't need this. I don't need this anymore. I don't need this. I'm on to bigger and better things. I'll quit, bro. Right now, today. Everyone's gonna say yes. Just people saying do it. All right, yeah, fuck off. Anyway, right, what's happening? I've been distracted from the video because of you lot.
Regina has been acting differently towards the hallway. Gabby's most recent videos involving the hallway show Regina being creeped out, and not a single video appears to show why that is. Or at least, not to Gabby's knowledge. It wasn't until recently that many people started to comment on a certain video that she randomly took one night. It was a short clip of her daughter doing her nightly routine. But according to viewers, if you look closely, you'll notice what it is that's been scaring Regina. This is what she caught.
Will we? For sure.
Día número 19 intentando.
Okay. Cleaning her teeth, nice. Good. Dental hygiene's important. I was at the dentist today. They said my hygiene was good, by the way. It was a hygienist appointment, so the guy was an expert on that shit too. She's got a... No, bruv. She's got the poo plush. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. The sad one as well. The sad underfed poo. Bruv. Oh, to be fair, I haven't checked in on mine in probably about 6 months. And he's not looking well. He ain't looking well, to be fair. Like, he was well slept. I've left him in his bedroom with the lights off for 6 months. Mate, I actually feel bad. Imagine being that guy.
7 months,
He's been
that's
waiting for me
money.
with the lights off in a room for 6 months. I actually feel evil. Wait, hang on. I'm going to feed him. Wait, hang on. What have I got for him? Have a kiwi. Have some sushi, I guess. Some pancakes. Have a pizza. There you go. You can... I'm going to wash you with some soap. I cleaned up one of it. He did a poop. He did a poop. Hang on. I've only got a small health. Hang on. I'll buy...
Your motherly instincts just kicked in.
I actually felt so evil. I've actually never felt so much guilt in my life. Hang on. If you just absolutely fucking yeet the ball, you can get their, like, fun stat up really quick. Hang on. Just, like, absolutely launch that thing. Oh, I fucked it up. I could be a good mother. I actually am. Look, there it is. Just do that. Just bounce the thing around like crazy. All right, pause. There you go. Look at my guy now. Look how happy he is, bro. I'm actually a good parent, bro. Bro, why is bro Poe maxing? Poo. I always called it Poe as a kid. But then everyone called it Poo, and I thought it was funny. Why everyone hating on his hair, bro? I made this, by the way. This account, this one I have had since I had it on my first ever Nexus 7 tablet. It was my first smart device. I have had this app, and I have the same account. I've never lost it. I made this, and I made this look when I was 10 years old. So, like, lay off, because that's 12 years ago. All right? We're coming up on 13 years I've had this guy. He's actually 13 years old in, like, Christmas of this year. 13. No, he's not been starving for 12 years. I probably haven't opened the app in, like, 6 months. So he's been starving for 6 months. You know? You know how many of these guys don't live 13 years, man? I've always been very good at passwords. Like, remembering them. Like, I don't lose my accounts very often. I'm good at not losing my... Like, you know, it pisses me off when people are like, oh, I lost my account. How do you do that? How do you lose it? How do you lose an account? Just change the password, bro. At 13, he should feed himself. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? He's been around for long enough. Surely he's figured it out. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Oh, I weren't looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, one, Shadow Figure Money Gang. But that is weird. From a channel that, bear in mind, people just, like, that is subtle. And this is genuinely just a channel about someone, like, raising their kid. There's no, like, ghost angle. It's just she's pointed at this one corridor for ages. Actually weird. The shadow figure thing was one of the things I was the most skeptical about, because you're right, someone said it in chat, it's easy to edit. And I completely agree. But you got to bear in mind the narrative, right? That's just ghosting from the camera. I see what you mean, because it follows the arm, but I don't know. It does follow the arm. Now, but the way... No, the way it's sort of like... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I think I did actually miss stock image of a camera when a camera's shown, by the way. Hang on. Let's just quickly double check that, because I do think...
From a mother who's been sharing every moment of her daughter's life. Her entire account is devoted to her only child, a daughter that she thought she would never have after every moment of her daughter's life.
Dude, let's check. The account is apparently called... I think looking at the account will give me a good idea of this one, because I think as much as it can be easily edited, I don't think that's the type of person that would do that. These are like unedited little vlogs of their kid. I think that's like a... I don't see why you would edit that in. I realize it's landed them here, but like this was spotted in the comments. I don't know. It feels like such a like niche. It seems a lot of work. The camera like ghosting effect is the only one right now. I'm like, oh, could be, but I'm not. I used to like genuinely think like because of the fact that they were easy to edit, that the shadow figures were like a definitely fake thing. But I know of a couple of stories, and I've seen a couple of videos now where I'm like, I don't think that can be faked. Not easily, like not given all the context. So I know I'm sort of winning over on it. What was it Soy Gabby 91? The account is apparently. Fucking hell, she has 350k. I mean, okay, so she's like a big enough creator where I suppose she could afford to pay someone to edit it. Well, this is TikTok though. Like, you don't make much money from TikTok. Also, it's in Spanish. Like, it's not. It doesn't look like it's one of the pinned video. Okay, this one has.
Sexta noche intentando que mi niña duerma en su camita y ya
This isn't the
está.
video. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think this is the type of person to fake it. I think that if it is fake, or if it's not a ghost, I don't want to call it like fake because that implies they've done it on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Weird. Jack, look behind you. You've got a cat. There's a cat behind me. Weird.
What was meant to be just a fun little video turns into something terrifying. Inside a closet, a shadow-like figure quickly passes, and it happens right after Regina points at it. No one else was home, which would have otherwise explained it. After reading the comments, Gabby checks the closet space and finds nothing. If the space is clear, then what was this? Although she doesn't know, viewers have an idea. This may be, as they believe, the thing that Regina has been so afraid of. She even points at it like she always does with the hallway.
No, she didn't really though, did she?
Although not sure what to think, Gabby remains concerned. But then one night, in a different video, she records
She was
something
straight
that
picking
makes
her
extremely
nose, bro.
uneasy
Digging for
while filming
gold.
her daughter in the kitchen.
Another Roomba! How have we had 2 ghostly Roombas in this one compilation? They're taking the piss. They're actually trying to taunt me because they know I hate my son. No, bro, I'm actually going to develop empathy if I keep saying I hate it. I don't hate you, Chris. You're sound, man. Sorry that you're a child of divorce. Bro, I actually feel bad. He's probably actually going to, like, cry at night. Like, I actually feel... Bro, like, sometimes I get real pangs of empathy for, like, things if I'm mean to them. Sorry, bro. Like, it actually happens.
This happens.
Cuando le encuentras un miedo a tu
She don't like it. Yeah, a little odd. If no one's in the house, a little
Like
odd.
previously, a passing shadow is seen, but this time in the same space as Gabby and her daughter. This figure, whatever it might have been, passes from one side to the other before before seemingly disappearing. If no one else was home, as Gabby states, then who was this? It's hard to say, and it doesn't help that neither Gabby nor Regina had noticed it. Given all that's happened, the question arises, just who or what was caught on camera? Gabby has yet to know, but she continues to be on the lookout for any strange recordings she accidentally...
It's a little weird. I'm a little bit more skeptical that it happened twice, just purely off the back of like, okay, happened. Maybe the first one's real, happens again. You're like, are you just doing it now to get views, given it's like a big TikTok account? But still, I don't know. This is a little weird. It could just be the dad. Is there a dad? Oh, I mean, obviously, but like, I mean, like, you know, I don't know much about their life, but like, yeah.
Captures. Until then, she has no explanation for this or her
A little
daughter's sudden
weird.
fear of the hallway. On July 10th of 2025, a security camera inside a house begins to record after sensing motion in the living room. This camera only records whenever movement is detected. The thing is though, no one is home. No one is around, or at least no person is. Although the man...
That's what you get for doing like off-brand Ring, innit though? Because like Ring's pretty good, you know. Like they don't tend to like get many false positives. Only once when there was a balloon in my room, but I hate because the Ring cameras, they don't. I had balloons in my bedroom for a bit, and they don't just say we've detected movement in the bedroom. It goes, there is a person in the bedroom. That's the notification when it detects movement. Not I've detected movement. There is a person. So when I was out and my camera goes off, I just bought them recently, and it goes, there is a person in your bedroom. I shit myself. I checked. There was a fucking balloon moving around. The cats, now I'm used to it because the cats set them off all the time. But it always gives you, like, it doesn't say we've detected movement. It is, yeah, fucking... There's a person. Someone is right. There was a stock image of a camera when a camera was mentioned. Here. I can see it there. So definitely we can do that. Stock image of a camera when camera mentioned. Really, we've not got much so far, though. Really not got very much. Nah. I'm like having a look. I'm like, no, not really.
man who lives here wasn't home at this time.
You know what? Child does something creepy. She kept pointing down the same corridor. We can have Child does something creepy. What the fuck is this? Wait, I was paying attention to the bingo sheet. Wait.
No one is around, or at least no person is. Although the man who lives here wasn't home at this time, his dog was. And so, upon receiving this notification, he ignores it. But unbeknownst to him, this motion-activated recording would capture something deeply unsettling at that moment. Ever since then, his dog hasn't been the same.
Don't tell me his dog's traumatized. You're telling me a dog traumatized... I mean, a ghost traumatized his dog.
This is what was caught.
Alright. We'll have a see. Okay. That's definitely a random noise. We can check that off. Does this dog just stand up? Like those like AI dancing dogs that Average Harry sends me all the time. You know, they hit like this little dance. You know the ones. Something just move. Something move. No, okay, I just was crazy. Oh, it was a subtitle disappearing. I thought I saw something move. Okay, so that's the sound of the car. What am I... Dogs just be doing that. Like if like a bit of dust tickles their nose. Or like a bee. What the fuck just happened there? Wait, hang on. That was a bit... Wait, is he just sneezing? What does he do? Something like flies. I swear that dog is just sneezing. Something flew off, though. That's what's confusing me. What's the thing that flew off?
After what occurred in this...
Also, we can definitely have footage is 7 pixels. They're making us watch the footage through the reflection in a TV that's already like 480p. Footage is 7 pixels for sure. The fact that I cannot fucking work out what flew off that dog.
Footage, the owner has been making sure to never leave his dog alone. As he states, something had messed with this dog. Now it's worth noting that his dog is okay and is only slightly frazzled. In the footage, we can see him...
Yeah, you said he weren't right. The dog was wearing a collar. It could be his collar flying off. Maybe just like a big glob of spit, eh? But like it just seemed too big.
Looking at something...
First time on a Jack stream, what's Jack even about? Me, bro. Hi. I'm Jack. I can't do it. I can't do the faces. I wish I had the faces. The little side grin. I look creepy when I look like a troll face. Hi. I can do the voice though. Animate me, you know?
That doesn't appear to be there, as the owner believes something was agitating him. Whatever it was, according to him, had to be responsible for yanking off his dog's collar.
It is the collar. Yeah, I reckon he just sneezes it off, bruv. You can get a Monster Energy? Nah, bro, I got Thing Juice. I want to start drinking this before it's cold. It's butterscotch flavored, apparently, which I'm quite excited for. Hope you're living your best life. I am, Zoil. I hope you're well. Nice to see you, Zozo-chan. I heard that one. I know that one. I know Zozo-chan. Yeah, I'm kind of in the know. Like, I kind of know shit, Loki. Like, you know? How are you? Zoe-chan? Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I want to see you soon, man. And handsome. That actually means a lot to me. You better be careful. There'll be more. I'm just saying, I got some thing juice here, but there'll be more juice from my thing if you keep going. No, it also says shake to power up on this. So I'm going to give it a shake and hope it doesn't go everywhere. Jackie had juice in his thing. Someone had to juice this thing. So power up the thing. Okay, bro. We'll drink it now. Fuck it. This feels like an ample time to juice my thing. What does it power up? I don't fucking know. Oh, there's glitter in it. Really? Really? Microplastics? That's what we're doing? You know I fucking hate glitter. I literally had this rant on this stream. Yeah, it's like got like glitter in it. Like it's sort of like, you can sort of see it all swirling. That's the thing juice, bro. All right. I love drinking microplastics. Those pricks! The pricks! Bruv, it went everywhere. It went all over my monitor. It went all over a camera battery. It literally says, shake to power up on the bottle. How was I supposed to know? I'll be back. Fuck's sake. I'm actually tired, man. This is why I stopped streaming. Bullshit. Just bullshit happens. Oh, my mouse mat is so wet. And it's like a butterscotch flavored drink. It smells so fucking sweet in here. Oh my god. Look at this camera battery. Look how fucking covered in thing juice that is. Bro, thing juice is actually everywhere. Juice for my thing is everywhere, bro. It smells like so sickly sweet in this room right now. Like to a level I cannot explain. Blame the Roomba? Bro, it's glitter's It's actually glitter, bro. The drink has fucking microplastics glitter in it. Glitter gets all in my room earlier. I actually hate glitter. Can I just say, like, glitter actually, this is why I hate glitter. Everything with glitter sucks so. This battery is sopping wet. And it's like sugary too, so that actually just might be dead now. Because it'll like dry and like crystallize and like make the battery short. That shit might set on fire, low-key. She juices my thing till I explode. It's just a little, I'm trying to make light of the, I'm trying to make the best of the situation. I need a wet wipe. Like, everything is so sticky. I don't actually have any wet wipes, by the way, so I've just rang up your bird and asked her to come round, you know? Your bird's a wet wipe. Right, that was a sick joke, Jack. I actually do have a wet wipe. I don't know why I lied. Right, lovely. Fucking sick one. I might have to bin this mouse mat. It's a sick one as well. I got it from YouTube Gaming. I'm actually going to have to message someone at YouTube and be like, please send me another. Look at this thing. It's actually so cool. I actually rate it so heavily, and now it's just got a massive patch of fucking butterscotch. If this drink sucks, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm actually going to be so pissed off. Right. Let's try this fucking drink. If this is bad, if I do not like this drink, put it in the wash. Oh yeah, you probably can put it in the wash, to be fair. Bin it. Sabao. I know what sabao means. I speak slang there, so I ain't gonna tell everybody else. Right, let me try this fucking glittery fucking drink. Jesus Christ. I'm so done, man. I'm so done. It's like, maybe if it was cold, it'd be alright, but it's too fucking warm. Because it's clearly the main flavor is caramel, which is the main flavor in Dr. Pepper. But it's like all the other... it's like having a Dr. Pepper, but with all the other shit that makes it better taken out. It's like... oh. I'm putting this in the fridge. I'm actually so angry, bro.
It's been a while, hello.
The glitter in my hallway. Mate, they're actually... why would you possibly write on a drink that could fizz up like that? Shake to power up. I think Marvel actually did that to me on purpose because I gave Superman a higher score on fucking Letterboxd. And yes, you're right. It's exact. It just tastes like fucking butterbeer from like if you've ever been to like Harry Potter World or like Universal. It's just butterbeer. I don't like that shit. It's fine. Like it's okay. You watch Fantastic Four? Yes, it was pretty good. It was a step up for Marvel, but it fell for the same traps. I was more hopeful for it. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. Harry will tell you it was better than Superman. He's stupid though, so that'll be why. Oh, please tell me I didn't get my keys. Okay, no, the keys seem fine. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, cool dog.
Of course, it could be that his dog had simply shaken off his own neckband.
Yes.
But this wouldn't make sense according to him, because the collar has no way of coming off easily unless someone removes it. Given that this never happened before, the owner can't help but think that something paranormal occurred.
That is a little weird that it came off by itself if it isn't one that easily comes off.
But as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Just what exactly had taken place during this recording?
It does feel like it's pulling up a bit, doesn't it? That is a little weird. At first I was like, okay, dog sneezes next. But like, it is a little weird. It's a little weird.
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
That prefers DC over Marvel? Never said that. Just said Superman was better than Fantastic Four.
It was submitted to me by Captain Scorpio, who says that he found this on Instagram.
I don't know that Superman... I think Superman doesn't beat out peak Marvel. I'm talking like Iron Man, like the first Iron Man. Like, I think that's like really peak Marvel. That actually might be my... and like Guardians 3. Like, I don't think it quite has that beat. Did Superman invite you to the premiere? No, but there's two lads in Superman who are from... I don't know if they're from Mansfield, but I know my dad's friends with their dad from, like, school. So, or like, from, you know, when he was a kid. So, I'm assuming that at least their dad's from Mansfield. So, you know, I got some hometown pride in it. They might not invite me to the prem, but, you know. Superman was really good. I really liked the characterization. But I think I really, really like Superman as a character. So, I'm kind of inclined to, you know.
But strangely,
Sorry, anyway, let's keep watching.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Captain Scorpio, who says that he found this on Instagram. But strangely, the account from which the video originated is no longer there. Although its disappearance is pretty strange, the video itself is by far the strangest. In it, two women appear to be hiking on a secluded trail when they stumble across a metal hatch.
Watch there be nothing.
That is funny, actually.
First, they proceed to open up this hatch. After all, they know it's just a water cistern and not something else they should be cautious about. But perhaps they should have, because it's what happens next that turns this video into the stuff of nightmares. This is what they caught.
Is that glass?
It's plexiglass.
Ooh.
I f***ing heard noises.
Dude, f***ing do it.
It's a little weirder.
Ugh. Do you hear it echoing?
We have to do it now.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a big hole. It's gonna be echoey.
Holy sh**.
Are you?
This is insane.
Oh.
There's a flashlight in my backpack.
I don't think that's anything.
It's in the
That
phone.
what a nothing burger. That was like actually nothing.
Neither of them noticed it, but when looking down, a face can be seen.
That's not a face, bruv. That's like
Despite
a
being quite dark, someone or something
Stinky.
appears. It's brief.
no. Don't do that. Why is everyone saying 6'7"? Why is my YouTube chat saying 6'7"? That is just camera glare. That's ridiculous. That one's stupid. That is ridiculous. Oh, now I don't know why I.
But whatever had been there is caught on camera. Now the video cuts when one of them goes to get a flashlight. It's assumed that they didn't see anything afterwards because in a follow-up video, they never mentioned the face that was captured.
Because there isn't one.
Mackenzie. I think I'm the sacrifice.
An old, like, water cistern. It's really...
It seems they had made this video just to revisit the hole, implying they didn't see it. With no further info and no available
Sorry, my it smells so strong that butterscotch in it.
account, it seems likely that we'll never know what had been inside this hole.
Boring! That was the worst. Such a nothing
On a
burger.
Friday night inside a retail store, an employee known as Don Rivas takes out his phone to record the following security footage. According to him, the
Don't know if you should have put the full name out there that he was leaking his work security footage. That feels like a bit. Well,
person in this video was stealing merchandise, and he needed to keep an eye on him in case he
that's actually the hole dug through the earth that goes to China. What's your are you implying that the face we saw was the face of a Chinese man? Is that what it is? That the implication of that? That we looked down and we hadn't seen the face of a demon. It was just a Chinese man on the other side. Like what? He was just looking down the hole, looking to America. All he saw was an American face. Someone said yes. Your bird's in the hole. Oh fucking hell! It's like Toad in the hole, but fucking worse because it's your bird, mate. You're funny.
kept stealing. But this isn't why he's recording. He's filming this because apparently there's something in this footage that's been freaking him out. Keep in mind that this incident took place in 2014, and it still scares him to this day. While carefully observing a thieving customer, he sees this.
Oh, the guy is robbing the store. Okay.
Look right here. Right here. Look, watch. What is that? What is that?
Oh, a little goblin!
And it's just gone.
A goblin shows up.
Look right here. Right here. Look, watch. What is
The guy's an evil henchman.
what?
He's got a henchman. He has a radioactive clone, maybe.
What is that? And it's just gone, bro. Look at this.
It's a little weird.
It's there, and now it's not.
I don't know what it is.
What is that? Bruh. What is that?
It's an Ewok, actually, I think. I think it might be an Ewok. Harry? Could be Harry.
And then it's just gone.
But if I was him, that would be Harry for sure. He's like my sidekick.
Bruh. What is that?
Homunculus? Could be a homunculus. Could be a homunculus.
What's that?
You can never
What
dismiss.
is that?
It's weird. It's a little weird, but do we have anything for like homunculus? Strange, like little homunculus. No.
What is that?
Now there doesn't appear to be anything on this floor to explain what showed up, so whatever this was should not have been there. Even if this was just some merchandise he had set down on the floor,
No shoes.
it wouldn't explain how it came into view. His leg doesn't move at any point to reveal it. The only thing moving here is this.
Thank you for the
It
10.
remains unknown as to what appeared in this
These
footage,
videos
but
are
whatever
too
this
scary
was,
and shaking and crying right now.
This is the scariest video you'll ever see on YouTube. This guy was stealing, and a goblin appears. This guy has a goblin for a great reason.
continues to spooked on.
This guy is red for an incredible reason. That's what it needs. This guy has a homunculus for an incredible reason. Here we see a man stealing clothes to give to the poor. Then his homunculus appears. This is actually...
Rivas to this day.
It's 24 karat gold, Labubu.
If you caught something
No, I've
creepy
seen
on
the owner. That's not her.
camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
We could.
Thanks for watching.
That's it? That was the whole video? That used to come at number 2. Wait, what? Where's number 1? What happened to number 1? What?
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can
Where's
send them over to
1?
Scary
That's the
Videos-
scariest thing that happened in this video. They got rid of 1. It's gone. Is there like a comment or maybe an explanation? I had to remove the last part of the video due to copyright issues. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I've done it before. I got fucking stung with copyright recently. I don't know if anyone have you noticed. This video went down. They took that shit down because I used a clip of Snog, Marry, Avoid. I had to cut all the stuff about Snog, Marry, Avoid to get the video put back up. It just went. It just was not there.
At last, I've waited my whole life to do this, just got hit by a car, but can't stop the Jack Manifold grind.
Well, no, that's not good. You can't be hit by it. 51 months. Do you really get hit by a car? I believe you because you've been subbed for so long. Well. Fuck. Shit. Well, no bingo. Not even close. Really, really weak selection. I'm going to say it. Really weak selection here. Like, you know. Oh, we can do the free space, but still. Nothing. 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 Really, really weak. We'll watch another. Yeah, we'll watch another for sure. Let's reset. Everyone reset. I assume no one got a bingo. I don't think I saw a single person in chat say they got a bingo. Let's watch the last one. This one got a lot of views, so maybe this one's good. Let's watch this one. Let's go into it.
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange.
Okay.
They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
So I'm sitting here looking at this Ring camera footage, and I don't understand how I didn't see this, because this is ridiculous.
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
Okay. He's geeking. Yeah, he's tweaking, bro.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Reasonable. Oh, yeah. Oh, that could be that fentanyl. Oh. Oh, he uses fent powers.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
Could just be a draft. Little bit weird, though. Little bit weird. Fent
Now,
powers.
during this recording, mom had
Because he, like, looked at it, bro. He, like, looked at the door and then went... But, yeah.
no idea that this happened. The door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing. However, this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is freaked out by this.
What?
Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, In the video, you saw the door just came open.
Weirder if it's locked. Definitely weird if it's locked.
Like, look at that. Like, pitch black. Like, make it make sense. Like, how? How? I don't know. It don't make sense.
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly did it come open? She has no idea.
But like, someone could have went in there early in the day and forgot to lock it. I don't think this is like necessarily a ghostly thing. It's weird, a little weird. You know, imagine this guy like actually isn't on fentanyl. Like he's just actually like mega haunted and he's like gone mad. Maybe I'm being insensitive by saying that. You know what? We can check off the free space for that. Maybe that's insensitive. Also calling them Fent powers. You know what? We're going to check off the insensitivity, but it wasn't. It was me this time, not BizarreBub. Interesting though. Hang on. Did we get any stock footage of cameras? By the way, I don't think we did. I was curious about the free promo thing. Context and clips provided by Hide Quickly 5, but no shout out for whoever this lady is, because at the end of the day, that's clearly not her at. So we're gonna say no free promo on the BizarreBub channel as well. Anyway. Oh.
Now with all this whole occurrence,
Watch this.
Sorry. There's more.
If the door has remained locked for years, then just how exactly
my
did it
wrist
come open?
is sticky from the mouse mat. Sorry, I've just like put my wrist down to like keep doing this. I'm like, why is my wrist feel stiff? I'm not gonna
She
kick
has
off.
no idea, but the further she looks into this, the more creeped out she becomes.
Just look, watch this. The door comes open. There's nobody there.
Now with all this whole occurrence
like
is pretty
drafts
strange.
happen
It's
though.
what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come take a look, so I'm gonna let him do what he do, and I'm gonna stay back here.
So if she got in touch with property management and no one said like, oh yeah, we unlocked that door the other day, it's probably a draft. Like, that is a little weirder.
You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
Oh! The fuck?
What is that?
Just a bunch of kids' shoes? Yeah, bruv. No, that's odd. They're all children's shoes. I had a look then to see if any of them were like adult ones. No, they're all kids' shoes. Okay. Wait, that's weird. That's some serial killer shit.
Y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? She have put kids' shoes up in there. What the?
What the fuck?
So hold on.
I remember when me and Ellie first started seeing each other. Me and Scott still lived together, and she got like freaked out from us because we had a fox that used to come to our garden, but he used to steal things from the neighbor's house before he would come to our garden. But we never really went out on the garden, to be honest. It was a big garden. And what we didn't realize is right at the bottom of the garden, because Ellie wanted to explore it, there was a bunch of kids' shoes that the fucking fox, that the fox had bought with. Yeah. So she was like freaked out because she thought, it's kind of weird. You start seeing a guy, he's got a bunch of kids' shoes in his garden, but it was our fox. Yeah, Jack, we listen to the podcast, bro. Not everyone does, man. Not everyone watches. You should, though. We have a great podcast. And can I just say, that's what I'm going to say. Ghost was doing public service opening that door for them to look in. Actually true. If that is genuinely a ghost, bro, it's like that one, what was that one game where like you get killed and you from the grave solve your own murder? It's like actually like Casper the Friendly Ghost, like helping solve crimes.
Because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay,
yeah, someone's using this as a base, bro.
I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all.
It's a snake's skin, right?
This is real snake skin.
Yeah, that's snake skin.
Look at this.
WTH
You can
indeed.
see like, ooh. Oh my God. Look at that.
Eerily, a large pile of children's shoes is found inside, and it's the fact that there are so many of them that freaks out Jasmine.
Yeah.
According to her, this may suggest something much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she notices doesn't make this any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So I'm looking back at this video that I took with the property manager guy, right? And I noticed something in that pile of shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's.
Ooh.
Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo.
What the fuck?
This is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school.
Oh my God.
Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Watching this clip, the question is been, just how exactly did her daughter's shoes end up in this pile? Although Jasmine has no idea, she has a hunch as to what this could all mean. After showing property management the video and learning that no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
I reckon if I was to guess, I'm assuming this is a homeless guy that, like, might... No, but then, why has he only got kids' shoes, though? That's the only thing in there. This is odd. This is like not like ghost shit. This is creepy. Move out, sure. Like, actually, like, I think this constitutes the move out cross. Like, bro, you do not want to be living in that apartment building with a kid. With Mr. fucking children's shoes collector. What the fuck?
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to
only kids' shoes is weird. That is like some proper...
2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes. And
surely someone has a key. And I'm guessing the door came open just because they didn't close it properly. Whether it's that guy, like the homeless guy, or whether that's like a completely separate thing. Like, it just so happened that, you know. Though.
Taking them and putting them in there. They're just putting shoes in the room. Like, it just none of this makes sense to me right now. None of it.
As Jasmine states, someone in this building has
I'm
access
guessing
to
that's a
this room
draft.
and is placing the shoes they steal inside. Now, even though property
Ghost is just some guy. I mean, in this instance, I'm actually going to go... Yeah, I actually think so. I actually think you're probably right, yeah.
management
Ghost is just some nonce. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, maybe more than a guy, you know? Maybe not just some guy. Like Ghost is just a predator. Fucking weird, bro. That's weird.
has removed all the shoes and plans to change the door lock. They told Jasmine to be on the lookout, so she sets up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here?
Oh shit, a Ring camera stolen.
Put them here as bait, right? Bought some real cheap shoes, just, you know, little kids' shoes or whatever. But what I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too, but look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it.
Little camera.
Nobody else see it, but...
According to Jasmine, whoever takes these kids' boots and enters the room must be the culprit, and probably the
She's on some Scooby-Doo shit, bro.
same person who stole her Ring camera. But after 2 nights of recording this hallway, nothing happens. That is, until the 3rd night, when this is captured. Take a look.
Oh. Is that the door? I don't... The shoes walk themselves in. Oh. Okay. It's like a lady. I think that's a lady. What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Is that the room or not? I don't think it was. It didn't have a welcome mat. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, we're back to ghost shit? Wait, never mind. Maybe ghost is not just some guy. I'm taking that one away. What the fuck?
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to the other boot. Jasmine's next door neighbor was freaked out by this, but it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear.
That's like a call the fucking police. The fucking den with all the kids' shoes as the sound of a crying child coming out of it. Fuck, but that's like actually sinister. Like, I'm not trying to be like, that's fucking... Like, that could be like... You know?
Suddenly, this happens. Now, whether or not...
Like, that is weird,
Not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something...
Well, that's true, actually, yeah, there's no audio in the footage, but I didn't hear it. There's no audio, right? Oh, there is. No, there is audio. Okay. So I suppose maybe we would have heard it too.
Found. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens.
Stock image of a camera, was there? Was there?
Not room.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, well done. I didn't even clock that. Stock image of a camera. Yeah, we can get that. Weird. So anyway, let's get back to
even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby
I don't think
crying
it's 7
outside
pixels.
her
This is
door.
pretty clear.
However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something, it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own. This is what spooks Jasmine the most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to this day, not much else is known about this story, and it doesn't help that no further clips have been posted since these. But as always, until further info becomes available, this incident will continue to remain a mystery.
Weird. Weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit's weird. Like, that shit is weird. I really... Like, I'm really hoping it's not faked, because it's slightly too creepy. If you know what I mean. And I hope you enjoy Chinese food, but I had Chinese in it. I could have Chinese tonight. I might have a Chinese after I'm done, actually. You've convinced me. I'd fucking kill for a Chinese. I was tempted... that or Korean, though. I was tempted to have Korean anyway. Yeah, I think faking something like that is like... Because that got a little dark, you know what I mean? Like... Person recording is obviously trespassing. No, she went in with the building management. She was allowed. Yeah, fuck. I don't know, man. That was genuinely just quite unsettling.
At around 10 p.m., two sisters return home to pick up something that one of them needs.
Hurry up, hurry up.
What are they hurrying for?
According to Pink Nemesis, who sent me this video, her little sister needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to.
Oh, okay,
but just
makes
moments
sense.
before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from the
Okay, that is 7 pixels if you want me to...
Apparently, they had found...
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, footage is 7 pixels. Fuck me.
A shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls. Curious, they check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected. This is what they caught.
We just need to go and get your sleep. I don't know. Shut up. Hurry up, hurry up.
Would she think she saw the doll move? Well, leave the door open if you're scared. One can never comprehend the level of, like, I don't know, American suburbia, bro. Everyone trusts their neighbors too much. One cannot comprehend how trusting these people are. Hey!
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess with mine.
Bruv! Yeah, you shut the door, man.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to deep how this camera works.
Shut up. Hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, it's like a double doors situation. Sorry, I was so confused.
I don't go to your house and mess with your shit, so don't mess.
Yeah, little shadow figure. Little shadow figure money gang. Ooh, we're doing alright here.
With mine.
I know, to me, this feels a little bit faked. It's like... Because that is mad, but it's also a bit like, well... What, you happen to leave the door open and a creepy lady... I don't know. Just feels a little bit like she has a creepy doll on a stick. Just feels like a little bit too good to be true. Like, feels like they've tried to make, like, a creepy video. They've done a good job. It's creepy, but... I don't know. I don't want to say it's, like, painfully fake, but it does feel wrong. Camera, like, tweaked. Weird.
As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling, and it happens during the time she's inside.
Yeah, it feels pretty on the nose, this one.
On the hallway floor, a black
Is it a full house bingo? No, just a line.
shadow-like figure darts across. It's hard to make out what this is since it moves quickly, but whatever it might have been, it seems to have no distinct outline. It just seems to be a black mass of something. However, it appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now, Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions.
Let me look at this app. That'll. If they've done stuff like this before, then I'll...
usual at around 10 p.m.
Pink Nemesis. Let me give them a little look, shall I? Because I think that would really make it clear. Pink dash. Okay. I don't know what platform they operate on. Most of the time, when they put a username down, they're from TikTok. But I looked them up on TikTok and it wasn't them. I don't think, anyway. I mean, I could double check. I've got to log into TikTok to... I can't access the account without logging in for some reason. Weird. Cool. Right, let me see. No content. What? Why was it a restricted account if they have never posted anything? The fuck? Weird. Weird. Lock in for the face recognition. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Two sisters return home to... As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier figure darts across. It's a cat scurrying away, front yard. Now, Pink says that she has seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat scurrying away. Given that she often leaves out food for stray cats, she was thinking this was just one of them.
Sure, makes
But
sense.
seeing this footage, perhaps something else was captured. Now, she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught. As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Oh, they've not shared this footage. They gave it straight to BizarreBub. That's a little... that's a little more like... I feel like you're less likely to fake it just for a BizarreBub video. Weird. Alright, I don't know. I won't call it painfully fake, but I'm definitely skeptical.
Just what exactly was caught on camera? On May 17th of 2025, a couple from California...
That's just an Instagram post.
...was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night to see their favorite band perform.
Sure.
It was a fun, crazy night, according to Sadie Cat.
That might be the best thing ever. It was a fun, crazy night. And then they highlight that from the caption to prove they're not just saying that. Fucking hilarious. That's so funny. It was a fun, crazy night. As seen here.
Who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page.
Blue Lagoon?
However, only 3 days later after posting this, Sabby clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash cam.
Oh my god, we're gonna get a creepy figure at the side of the road.
Sabby writes, my boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive. The drive in question that she's referring to is known as Highway 17, which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred. But unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather...
Someone died in a 3-mile radius at some point is probably accurate then.
Something else. The following is their footage. Watch.
Okay. Driving, I've done this before. Whoa! Yeah, that's just a dude, bro. A ghost is definitely just some guy. That's just a dude in the middle of the road. Like, that's a scary thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, that is a scary thing. I must admit, he does just sort of appear, doesn't he? He does just sort of show up, doesn't he? But I think that is just a fellow in the middle of the highway. Scary! Like, don't get me wrong. Odd shape on the roadside, by the way. We can check that as well. But yeah. Novelty! Thank you for the prime. Appreciate you.
Sabby and her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure. Even at a distance, before passing it, they couldn't make out anything noticeable. Nothing was seen from afar, yet somehow, someone or something appears just inches away from the passenger's side. Now,
it's a little weird that, like, yeah, he's hard to see in the first place, but I think it's just because of the colors he's wearing. Like, his sweatpants are roughly the color of the road, and his jacket's roughly the color of the sky, so he sort of lines up for a little while.
Would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
Oh, rear dash cam footage. Could you even see him? It's a little weird, but I think I roughly saw him. Yeah, here, right? Like, that's him. I think that's him, right there. Seems to be a bit of a something there. And the timing's about right, right?
Okay. Someone was in the middle of the road. Holy shit.
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would still be there, Sabby and her boyfriend were shocked to see that nothing was seen. Clearly, the front...
it is a bit weird, but I don't know, man.
Dash cam recorded something standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam, the silhouette isn't there. Now it's worth noting that the couple did see what they thought was a person standing on the road, but after looking at this footage, they're not so sure now as to what they'd seen. Considering that others who've driven here had similar experiences on this road, Sabby can't help but think that a ghost was caught on camera. After all, this route has seen many accidents here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who've passed away on this highway. But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Sabby swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared by the figure.
Wow, that's true.
You're okay. You're okay. Breathe, baby. Breathe.
This incident continues to baffle Sabby and her boyfriend.
I want to see the rear one again.
However, when appear to be the case,
Screams, they've just swerved. Okay, so like at this point they're swerving around him. So like they've done this. So he should appear sort of anywhere like now. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Hang on.
one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
Yep, wait, hang on. No, I think he is there. I think he's here where my mouse is. I think he's hard to see. But like, you know, like this sort... I don't know. Like there. You can sort of see like legs here. It's like block it because it's like... I think he's there. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced by this one. I'm not.
To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Me and my friends constructed a Jack shrine. What? Post that on the subreddit. I'll check it out. Post it like soon though, because I'll check it after I finish this video.
Of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that
Shut up, Meg.
She's kept private for 6 years.
Sorry.
She's been holding off on showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her. Now, at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's a very short clip that Meg took of her brother, who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding.
Okay.
Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him. After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason. After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
Did I mishear what the video said? What? Did they mention Katerina? Am I insane? Like, did I mishear? Wait, rewind.
Just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding, but unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something.
They've been hanging on to this for 6 years.
6
years about right, because that drama would have been happening, right? Like 2019? Sounds about right.
Unforgettable for the wrong reason. After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead.
That to me sounds like Katerina, not Katerina, but... that was 5 years ago, that drama. 2020. It's not awfully far off. I don't know, man. Just,
Instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
Yeah, okay. That's definitely from like a movie. No. What are we saying? Oh, okay. Sure. The thing's in the way for you guys. Hang on.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina were standing here instead of me, if it were she asking you why you did.
Sure. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. No, but it moves. That's the thing. Like, you think like, when she zooms back out, it's gone.
It doesn't matter.
That is a little weird. Because, yeah, it just looks like a coat or something, but then it is gone. That is a little odd. That is a little odd.
Now, what makes this pretty creepy is the fact
it does
that
look like
no
a
one else was...
microvillager, actually. It has the pose. Posed up like... You know?
What's up, Mr. Manifold? Hope you're having a lovely day.
Thank you.
And
I am,
have you
actually.
ever played Spelunky? It's really fun to
I have.
play
I've
with
never played it with
friends.
friends, though. I always played it solo. But yeah, I haven't played it in years.
home, except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin, but they both have stated that this wasn't them. They were passed out, just like Meg's brother, from all the drinks. Now surely,
if there were other people there and they were passed out from the drinks, you know how fucking alcohol is worst thing ever for your memory. Like, they probably just don't remember being there. I don't know. I'm like now less convinced if there were other people there that were drunk. Like, they probably just don't remember.
Would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground.
I think that's someone in a robe. If we're going to be specific. Thank you, Rainbow Vibes, for the 10 months. Yeah, they're even moving. I think that's just someone in like a robe, right? So that's why like you can't see the legs, because like the legs will be like oh, I've gone to the wrong camera. The legs, it's like, you know, robe, then legs here. Like, I know you can't see them, but like assuming they're like a light-skinned person, then all of a sudden like it makes sense. Joe, why would someone be wearing a robe though? Well, like, I'm talking like a what? Like, people wear robes, bro. I don't know. What? You don't wear robes? I own a robe. I bought one for a video that I never released. Hold on, wait. I don't think this video will ever see the light of day. It might. I don't know. I'll show you at least a screenshot from it. It's not color graded. But yeah, I had a little thing. I own a robe. It's a robe. Bathrobe, if you want to call it that. There you are. Well, I don't remember how this starts. This is... I've never actually watched this back. This is edited. I've actually never watched this back. Well, what haven't I been up to? But yeah. There you are. It's been a busy year. One day I'll watch that back. Maybe I'll do it after this stream. I'm not going to watch it on stream. Post it? No. It's part... I couldn't just post that. It's like part of a bigger video and I never filmed the rest.
Mainly floats above ground before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like.
Bro, they used AI. They said, ChatGPT, who is this? Shut up, bro.
This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares. But further adding to the
true.
creepiness
Nightmare if you like water, mate.
of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms. It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but feel that this was something paranormal.
Shut up, Meg.
But what do you think? Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
My thoughts on that one is it was stupid.
Now the following video comes from a mother who...
At Grok, make this more visible. At Grok, enhance. Okay, Garmin, video speichern. That's what I'm gonna do if I capture a ghost. That's what's gonna happen from now on. That I would kill for a video of someone capturing a ghost and going, okay, Garmin, video speichern.
Recorded a video of her daughter when something quite concerning
I love
was
that funny
captured.
Grok. I love that funny
According to
Garmin.
Mom, this wouldn't be so
It's like
creepy
German Jarvis, bro.
if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once. Her daughter, who's known as Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense because...
Would you ever do an investigation? I have. I've done 2. They're both on YouTube. You can watch. And I did one with Sam Colby, so technically I've done 3.
Maybe if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once.
Yeah, what's this?
Her
Sorry,
daughter,
I wasn't
who's
paying
known as
attention.
Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense because according to Mom, her dad had passed away in 2002.
Fucking hell, sorry, I weren't expecting that. I thought it was going to be like the dad left, not he died. Sorry, I actually had to lock in then. That was not...
Okay, who is it?
Oh, the lady's dad, not her dad. Oh, I understand. I also thought, yeah, this kid is... I was born in 2002, bro. Like, that kid is not my age.
Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, show me.
See?
Oh.
Yeah, that kid wouldn't have even met him, which is a bit weird.
Daddy's missing you.
My daddy's missing me? Okay.
That's your dad.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In you.
Okay, show me.
I have a tendency to believe this sort of shit. You know, when kids like say things about dead relatives that they just would have no way of knowing. Missing you's a bit ambiguous, where like I guess they could like you know just come up with that, but like still, yeah. Child does something creepy, absolutely.
In your closet?
Yes.
A daddy ghost?
Now, as previously mentioned, this isn't the first time that
Kids just do this though. Kids play pretend. Yeah, but so you know when it comes to this sort of thing, I genuinely do think that there's like a bit of something to it. Again, I really don't. So, I'm gonna go like deep now, but like I do believe in the paranormal, but I don't quite understand. I don't know what my understanding of it is. Like I don't know that maybe ghosts are quite what we think of them as being, but I do think that there's something to be said about like people's. I said this on the podcast. I don't know if the episode's out yet though, but like. So I made this whole point, right, about like how like in the universe there's a set amount of matter and energy, right? And the two can convert. So like if matter disappears, it becomes energy, and if energy disappears, it gets converted to mass. And like we can witness this, right? There's like so much stuff, and it seems weird to me that like I don't know. Something like the consciousness, because it's like a thing we can't quite define as of yet. Consciousness can cease to exist. I don't know. You gotta stop smoking weed. I don't smoke weed, bro. I don't smoke weed, bro. But like I suppose, but no. Like I think there's holes in that argument, right? Because like when you like run a program on a computer, like the building blocks of that program don't disappear, but like the actual instance that is like that running operating bit do. And I'm like, okay, are we just an instance of something? I don't know. But anyway, my whole point is just like sometimes I think like it's got to persist, right? In some capacity, I think it has to persist. But then that doesn't really make sense either, right? Because then you go, okay, well, if nothing can be created or destroyed, new consciousness is created all the time. So then you go, okay, it has to be reincarnation. But if people are being reincarnated, then what are ghosts? Like, how you know, where do they fall into the equation? Like, yeah, like I can't quite place it, but I do have this sort of feeling that
when my granddad passed before
yes,
I
hello.
had even been told, I had a dream where he was talking to me and basically like letting me know he was all right. Then the next morning my mum came in to tell me the news. Genuinely haven't thought
yeah,
the same
it's
about
stories
death
like
since.
that. I just have this like I had this weird feeling that I can't quite place, but I just feel that the energy or the will of someone or like whatever it is persists beyond life. Like, you know, I don't really know what it is. There's lots of different beliefs, right? Like I know some people I know who believe in ghosts, and they think like you're a ghost. Like so they're not like Christian, but like I guess they believe in heaven, right? So like, and their whole thing is that like the ghost bit is like the bit before you go to heaven. And the thing is, they're like, some people stay there forever because they like get too attached and they won't move on. It's like up to you to decide to move on and like to figure it out. And in the interim between death and making it there, that you inhabit this earth and you can influence it, right? And that's their understanding of it. And I don't think that's crazy, but I'm not really like the heaven thing. Sort of, I don't know. I can't quite make sense of it in my understanding of everything. It's quite a nice belief, but potentially say the reincarnation thing's a thing. Then okay, there's like, okay, is it the waiting room for reincarnation? It's like, is it where you sit until you decide, okay, I'm ready for the next life? Is that what it is? You know, like is it like whilst ever you are, I don't know, still attached to the life that you left behind and not ready to move on to the next, do you linger around? I don't know. I have a weird, like, I really, I have a very, like, there's something, there's something, but I can't quite, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not the expert. Anyway, all this to say, I think kids do this a lot. I do, but I also believe in paranormal stuff. I'm not always quite convinced by when things influence the world, but I think when kids pass on messages from beyond the grave, I think there's something. I don't know. I think there's something about it. Even as simple as this, where it's like your dad misses you. I don't know. I do have an inclination to believe things
This
like
has happened. Just a few weeks before, Mabel tells her mom that she sees a ghost in her closet. But in this instance, she doesn't specify that it's anyone in particular.
Leave the 6 months.
I'm thinking of shaving my head. Should I do it, Jack?
Yep.
Is it worth it?
Save on shampoo, save on hair gel, save on time in the mornings, save on bad hair days.
Particular, she just says that it's a ghost.
Yeah, that's another thing. Every native culture has teachings of spirits. Yeah, like it's like every single. So like, I'm not a religious guy, right? But I'm fascinated by the concept of it because it fascinates me that every single culture everywhere on Earth has like practices some level of spirituality. Like every culture, there is not a culture we've discovered in all of human history that like doesn't worship something. Sorry, not worship something. Like most do, but like practice like a level of spirituality, and that's got to be something, right? Like that's such a strange human nature coincidence to like every culture like does something in order to, you know, look after their spirit, I guess. Like it's weird. It's weird. And I just think there's got to be some truth to it. I don't know. There's got to be something. It could be something really simple. Like I'm not saying it could be something like we could actually get our heads around quite easily, but it's weird that we haven't. You know, like I just think like every culture around the world has this sort of concept of like, there is something within me that isn't the flesh and the blood. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I just think it's weird. You know? Same is true about dragons. Yeah, that's what I mean. I find, you know, I don't know about that. I'm not as convinced by that so much, but I think it's something fascinating. It is interesting, right? You know? But like, then you think like, oh, well, surely people have been digging for years, right? Like, surely like older cultures, before we kind of figured out what dinosaurs were, ran into dinosaur bones, and like, you know, that'd be my guess for like why dragons were like a thing across the world, is probably like dinosaur bones have been found everywhere. And yeah, like before they had the technology to actually figure out what dinosaurs were, they probably were like, oh, what if it's like this big like creature? Digging in butt mentioned. No, it was not. No one mentioned digging in your butt. Like no one was digging in their butt, twin. Before we met Kirk, the pink dino. True, bro. That's a YouTube thing. If you're on Twitch chat, you just won't get it.
The ghost? What are you talking about?
Ramon.
I like their accent. Digging your butt, twin. Okay, okay, twin. I was doing it. You couldn't see.
The jar scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Watching this clip and comparing it to the most recent occurrence, Mabel's mom is convinced that this anonymous ghost was also her dad.
Makes sense.
If that's so, then Mabel's granddad has most likely been seeing her on numerous occasions.
Just went from deep conversation to digging your butt. Where do you think I find? You know, that's where the depth comes from. I bring these thoughts, these deep thoughts, to the surface by digging deep in my butt and dragging them out. All the great philosophers did. Plato, Socrates. Read about it. Read some books.
Now sure, it could very well be that Mabel has a vivid imagination and is therefore seeing who she thinks is
Someone
her
use the
grandpa.
J word in YouTube
After
chat,
all,
ban them.
She's only 2. But when she says that it's her mother's dad and that he's missing her, well, things get very strange.
My daddy's missing me?
Now, not sure if she was just seeing things, Mabel's mom decides to show her an image of her granddad.
Why is he... Bruv, he was a ghost back then. He's not even... He's like half opacity. He's been a ghost his whole fucking life. Look at that. He's hardly there. He's like Obi-Wan Kenobi at the end of Star Wars. Why is he only half there? Hang about. Never mind. Well, this one's settled. She's got a picture of him as a ghost. Fucking hell. There it is. I don't even know why we're questioning this one.
Keep in mind, Mabel has never seen her
Goes on
grandfather
half
in person,
opacity.
as he passed away before she was born. But while showing her this picture, she says this.
Yes.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
I must admit, the sort of capacity to, like, I know kids make shit up, but to, like, and like, maybe, I don't know how they asked the question, maybe they put the idea in her head, but to, like, show her a picture and her to go, like, oh, that's the guy, yeah, and, like, call him the same name. Sounds like Haley Welch. Actually true. I can't believe, I asked on the podcast whether everyone wanted her on, and all the comments said no. I actually wanted to get Haley Welch on the podcast. I got our manager's number at VidCon and everything, but everyone was like, no. Miserable, man. Be honest with me, will you guys not want that? I think she'd be interesting. Like, I get that she did that crypto shit, but, like, beyond that, I don't think she's terrible. And I also, like, and this is a harsh judgment, but having met her now, I don't believe she knew that that was going to happen. I think someone turned around to her and went, hey, there's an opportunity to make a lot of money here, and, like, your fans can... I don't think she knew it was going to be, like, an evil rug pull. Like, I don't think so. And I think her story's more interesting than you think. When I went to talk to her live and I listened for a bit, and, like, someone asked her what her first reaction was when the video went viral, and she's like, you want me to be honest? That's my Haley Welch. Want me to be honest? And everyone's like, yeah. And she was like, I thought I was going to kill myself. And she was so serious. I was like, oh my God. Apparently, when the Hark 2 and me went massive, she was like, I'm going to kill myself. But then, like, she didn't. I was like, bro, I actually think, like, I think there's, like, a genuinely interesting conversation to be had with her about virality and, like, blowing up so quickly. And, like I don't think she's ever been given a platform to talk about her emotions around that. And I think they're interesting. I don't know, like, I actually think there's an interview there. Like, I don't think this is, like, just, like, Hark 2 a meme on the podcast. I'm like... I want to know why she changed her mind, because she fucking hated it originally, but now she's obviously doing the podcast. Like, there's actually interesting questions to ask Haley Welch. But I don't want to piss off the audience, but, like, I think there's actually, like... I think there's actually an angle. Like, I do. I think, like, there is a, you know... Can we have Average Harry on the podcast? What if I told you we'd filmed it? What if I told you just gotta wait 2 weeks? Week and a half? What if I told you that? I might be lying though. You don't know.
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Heart.
A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah?
I'll wait 5 days. Sorry, not happening then.
It's the fact that Mabel doesn't hesitate. Almost as if she's known him for years, she immediately recognizes the face and says that it's her granddad, the same person who's been visiting her. Shocked and confused, Mabel's mom shares the video online and gets many comments saying that her daughter is actually seeing him. While not sure how to feel about this, she continues to talk about this occurrence with others in the hope.
If you want to talk to someone about virality, I'd honestly prefer an interview with MC Hammer. I don't know if we can get a hold of MC Hammer. Like, I managed to get a hold of Haley Welch, is the difference.
Hopes of understanding the situation. Just how did Mabel recognize her grandpa without ever meeting him or seeing any pictures of him before? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this occurrence. If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out
One more
and
left.
include in the next compilation, you can send them over.
That's a mimic, not her granddad. I mean, that would be awful, but I'm trusting the positive.
To scaryvideos444
Get Bruce
at
Springsteen on the pod.
gmail.com.
Tom would die. I think he's like the new like David Lynch. Like, you know how like the goal was to get David Lynch on before he died. Like, rest in peace. Like, oh god, I would have killed to meet David Lynch. But I think Bruce is the new David Lynch.
That being said, let's get
For
back
like
to the
podcast
video.
guests.
Now, the following video was posted by a mother who's understandably quite disturbed by what she caught on her baby monitor. At around 1 p.m., Kristen placed her daughter inside her playpen while playing her favorite YouTube video.
What's the video?
This is something Kristen...
Yeah, mad, by the way. That's a sentence that you can say. I put my baby in the crib and put on their favorite YouTube video. What?
Kristen often does whenever she needs to do some chores around the house. In this case, she was doing...
Saturn's still there. I was like, is she still here? Look at her. She's just asleep. She's having a little nap. Oh, I love the cats so much, you know. I've like, you know, growing up, like my mum didn't like cats, so I was sort of raised like to think cats are bad. And like, I've fallen so in love with these cats. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much I like them. Like my light, I had to leave them overnight last night, and they have automatic food, they have automatic water, they have an automatic litter tray. Like, leaving them one night, like I can send them food, they're absolutely fine. I hate it. I have like cat cams all over the house. Like I hate it. I hate leaving them now. Like I'm so attached.
Laundry downstairs, but while being away, something happens in her bedroom that she can't explain. While rewatching this footage, she notices that her daughter immediately turns to look at the door before later blowing kisses as if she was seeing someone. Keep in mind, Kristen was still downstairs during this time.
Doing the laundry, I guess.
This is what she caught.
Ooh.
Caught.
Where did that come from? What is that? I don't get it. Where did that come from? So what is it? I just like flew over. Child's toy makes noises or moves. Happy to check that off. I'm being shafted, by the way. Oh wait, no. If I get lights flickering, we're good. I don't think it's happening though. I don't think I'm gonna get it in this. The one of the music box where the puppet appears. No! Don't forget the one of the box.
Kristen's daughter appears to see someone, despite no one else being home. If Kristen was downstairs, then who or what was her daughter seeing? But most importantly, just how exactly did a bottle stem fall inside her playpen? At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up and chews on it before seconds later, a baby bottle hits the outside of her playpen.
Really does go with some force too.
Unsettled, Kristen makes another video giving more context on the situation.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in.
It always seems weird to call it a play pen. Like, pens is where you put, like, chickens and pigs, bro. Actually, no, chickens is a coop, but pigs are in pens, you know? Something about that just doesn't sound right. I put my kid in his pen. It just sounds wrong. Like, I don't think it's a very American turn of phrase. I don't think I've ever heard someone say playpen in the UK.
And the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down. So really no explanation.
That is a little weird.
The monitor that caught it.
Seeing this footage raises the question, just how exactly did both objects that were placed far away get launched toward the playpen? Now, it's been a while since this footage was posted, and Kristen has yet to figure this out, but according to her grandmother, this may have been Kristen's mom who passed away a few years ago. According to her, this might have been her letting Kristen know that her daughter was hungry. However, she's not too sure about this theory. To this day, this occurrence continues to baffle her.
It's a little
Just
weird.
Who or what had her daughter seen during this footage?
Fuck. We didn't get bingo. I would have overreacted, but Saturn's asleep, so I ain't being
Thanks
too
for
loud.
watching, and I
Fuck's
hope you
sake.
enjoy.
Fuck's
In the
sake.
following video.
I clicked on the wrong one.
Now it's
This was a creepy one, but like not in a like the videos were like ghostly way. In like that first one with the fucking kid shoes was weird. But anyway, I always do my rankings at the end. I always do my rankings. Mods, can we ban that motherfucker in the YouTube chat? Jesus Christ. But yeah, do we have any mods in YouTube chat right now? We don't have as many YouTube mods. Sorry, everybody. Fucking hell. There it is. So, in terms of my rankings, this one is by far one of the creepiest videos I've ever seen on the channel. Obviously, though, like, not... I don't think it's, like, paranormal. I just think it's weird. The shoe moving is weird, though. But, like, I'm just hoping they haven't faked it. I don't think they would. So that is a little weird, to be honest. Like, that is a little weird, the shoe moving. So that's a bit weird. This one I'm, like, pretty sure might be fake. It's sort of like, it's creepy and the little ghost figures, but it just all seems too good to be true. Let's go from least to, like, most to least. I would say least believable today is probably this one, where the guy's drunk and there's like a little figure. Like, they said there was 2 other people in the house, and although neither of them remember being there, everyone was drunk. They probably just forgot. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that gives as much credible evidence. Second place, quite closely, is the guy being in the road. I think there was just a guy in the road. It's a little weird that you can't see him in the rear dash cam, but it is dark, and I still reckon you can just about make him out as they drive away. They're going quite fast. So, like, it's weird, but I'm not utterly convinced as of yet. I would say 5 is sort of, like, more believable. I mean, I guess there's more evidence that something paranormal is going on. Like, those 2 seem pretty easily explainable. This can't be explained other than by it is fake, which I think it might be, but I can't prove that. There's nothing that glaringly says it's fake other than just it's too good to be true. Like, the creepy lady with the doll and the shadow figure. Like, it all just seems a bit much. And they leave the door open conveniently. It's all a little, you know. But it is a little weird that they've only sent this to BizarreBub and haven't posted it anywhere. So unless he's, like, commissioned it. I don't know. A little weird. I would then go... Honestly, baby boots is a little weird. The boots moving by themselves. But overall, this story just creeps me out. It's more creepy than paranormal. The boots moving does add an angle. It really does. And I'm like... But, like, it then makes me think the whole thing's fake, which I'm hoping it isn't. But who knows? But yeah, definitely weird. This is teetering on that, like, I almost believe it, but, like, I'm just a little bit like, this whole story's so creepy, and you're telling me the boots are moving themselves? Fucking hell. Then I would say the baby bottle one's weird. Like, it is. But, like... I don't know. I don't think you would fake that, though. Because it is, like, not very much. I'm going to say this one is probably second most believable. I really do believe kids can sometimes see that sort of shit. And I do feel like this kid, like the fact that she recognizes him on the phone and stuff, and she's very consistent. But kids do make shit up. Like, there's always the kids make shit up argument. But I personally believe this is probably real. I think everything up until now, I think, is more likely than not a ghost. I think this is probably genuinely paranormal activity. And honestly, I think number one is the most believable. I think it is. It's weird. I don't know how shit just flies across the room into a baby's playpen. Like, that is weird. That is weird. Hello, Derapchu. Sorry for forgetting your name on the podcast. It's because I wanted to say Derpachu, and I knew that was wrong. I sent you a little VIP request. You can be a VIP if you want. Anyway, that's my rankings. But sadly, despite the fact that Derapchu just showed up, we're going to call it. That's my rankings for today. No bingo on either. A particularly disappointing first one as well. But you know what? It's the way the cookie crumbles.